Hey man. Hey everybody. How we doing? How are you doing, Saltalize? Good to see you again, buddy. I really need to fix my mic arm. It's all kind of janky. Bam. Hello. It's for special audience. I mean, it's for special audience. What are you talking about? Oh, I need to update my titles actually. Oh, I see. You have to promise that you're above 18 or something. Yeah, I do that so that I don't get bitched at. Oh. What is happening? Bam. How are you doing anyway, my friend? You good? And I did a special cheeky little trick. If you click on the gear, I should be available in 720p and everything else. Because I repeatedly started and ended my stream until I got it. I played the lottery. That's good. Anyway. It's been a few days. Yeah, right? Did it. That's a sneaky little trick. Been a few days. I haven't done any further in the story while I was away from the stream, but I have just cleared out some of the side quests around here because they're not incredibly story relevant. So they're just a bit of flavour for the area. Now, I am tempted to not even do some Shadowbringers today, but just to do Eureka, which is like a separate game mode, because the weeklies reset and you can get a load of progress. I ain't gonna do that. We've met up with Alice, caught up with her. I haven't done these side quests over here. But this bit of the story is kind of grim. It gets a little bit dark because we found out that the Sin Eaters, the bad guys in this area, they will, in a similar way to a zombie, they will attack you and then they will corrupt you, and then over the next little while you will slowly become an emotionless zombie, basically. And this place is a little haven run by Tesleen where people can come to die. This is basically it. They come here for palliative care. She tries to make them happy before they go. And it's a bit grim. Yeah, this little boy. Old Howrick over here. And so we're going to be finding about that. Anyway. I'd love to let a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice? What, to twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. Could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alice. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients perhaps? There are 3 in particular I mean to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them, seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. The names are Pornil, Todden and Howrick. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise I'll be pleased to meet someone new. Hello there, Pornil. Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to see quite an infamous cutscene as well, which is like almost like a title drop. Welcome to Shadowbringers. Todden glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. And then poor little Howrick. It may seem harsh, but I don't like this child. Also have a milkshake. Howrick remains utterly still as he wipes the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. seen to the patients? How were they? Good. That's good. I knew they'd enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Howrick, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. Shall I leave you to have that discussion then? I was going to take Reeve to Mordzuk, if you have any errands that need doing. Well, I suppose there was one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Castle's caravan just passed through, so Runrun should have some fresh fruit. Come then, Reeve. There's something I want to see. Right after we stop at Runrun's stall, of course. We're getting a nectarine because that is Howrick's favourite meal, and it's the last thing he's going to eat. Nice. Excuse me one sec. I need to change my battery. I'm all kinds of flustered today. I'm also surprisingly warm. It's only like -2 or 3 degrees outside. I am sweating. Okay. Whee! Yeah, let's see about the nectarine, shall we? Give me Runrun. Give me the nectarine, buddy. Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Runrun's wares. Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Pass with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. You really did help us crack our coin purse. God, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing. How much coin did you spend here? Ah yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Sure, whatever you say, I'll say. The worms, if you please. Only the best regulars for you. Come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Oh yeah, we also changed our hairstyle and colour from last time. We wanted to make it match good old Ardbert's. Oh. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed regulars, you actually brought them? I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Just once. Never fails, shall we?
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
I see.
Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness.
Like the burn.
Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought. It's Halrick's favorite fruit.
That's a pink nectarine.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
Jesus.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
I think it's good.
I feel just as helpless as before.
I think they do a
No
very
matter
good
how
job.
hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yes, I do remember that. Wasn't my fault though.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
What I quite like about the voice acting in this game is they make really good quiet moments,
But even if the play with
mutterings.
someone else,
They feel quite
I
natural.
couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Oh, welcome back, Aurelia. Oh yeah, the flashback's always welcome. Good to see you again. Appreciate you showing up.
On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Yeah. We made ourselves look like Ardbert a little bit. Apparently there's no way to like get his exact hairstyle, but I think I've got close enough. It feels weird. I'm used to the white hair and like quite long. But I think I like it more. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Orianja's lecturing. And I needed you to know that beyond a doubt, Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards, and would spare them suffering. It's their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. You find them annoying from a perspective that here's something you saw 1 hour ago. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. And they can get a bit heavy with it, but generally I think it's pretty good because the story can be quite elaborate. And to be fair, when she collapsed was 6 months before this released, right? We're playing it, and I saw it maybe 3 or 4 hours ago, whatever. But 6 months had passed, so I think they play it overly safe, just in case it's been a while since you've played, because otherwise it can like go right over your head. So it can be heavy-handed, but I think it's worth it in the long run. And I'll be honest with you, many times they remind me of things that I totally brushed over. Back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? I did. It looks like a pair of rosy cheeks, doesn't it? Plump, sweet-smelling nectarine. Thank you. Alisaie's explained why I needed this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you though. If his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. That's really grim. Like, we talk about poisoning this child. We're gonna feed this child his favourite fruit, coat it in a poison, so he doesn't turn into a frickin' monster. time left to us. Tesleen makes an effort to smile brightly. Well, nothing's going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make some nice stew. Nice! I get food! And I've got a cup of tea to share. Get to enjoy the scene.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Or give me another bowl then. Yeah, voice that twice, then swapping over to EU Talent was generally a smart move. I feel more and more JRPGs are following Xenoblade's example.
To warm up the pot.
I'm going to be honest, as an Englishman, I really like the voice actors in this. I really like
in a
the
place like this,
accents.
You learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
For me, it makes it feel really natural. I think it's an island
I first
mostly.
came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
Oh dear.
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began,
This
but
is
every child in
heartbreaking
Norva
too,
can
man.
tell you a version of it.
What happened to Ardbert and his legacy?
Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
No. He was the best of
Do you
us.
think so?
Best boy.
I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Talk about him like he's the Grim Reaper.
They're coming.
Tesleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Here we go. I think Aralia knows where this is going. I don't know if Saltalizer does. It's almost time. Reeve, Alistair, we have to go look for Halric. Don't know what's gone into him, but if he's wandering alone out there. We'll assign search areas to split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. Oh, it's good. In any case, Let's keep the search close to the inn. Howard isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. It's fine. Everything's okay. Please, Howard, be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Let's go. And I break the tension with this mount. My little Namazu. After all, nothing ever bad happens to blonde-haired women in this game. That's true. But the blondes definitely get out easy. Apart from Minfilia. Do I know other blondes that don't get out easy? Azale. That's more of a platinum blonde. White. See no sign of Harik. Maybe he went west. Moonbreeder had white hair, didn't she? No sign of Harik here either. Oh, but under attack. Wow, I did not do a lot of damage right now. Maybe I should be playing a tank. Yeah, you know what? It's pretty chill, isn't it? Kind of want to change my class. It's easy to level up. Oh, I can't do it now in combat. It's easy to level up tanks and then on MSQ. Let's go to my Mechanist. Come on. There you go. I think this is the scene. Here we go.
Any sign of him?
I didn't see Malisay, did you? I mean, obviously not, otherwise we wouldn't be asking.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
She is a small lady.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
My sleeves are pretty big though.
Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Let's go. You hear Saltalizer, you watching, buddy? Will you see this?
There it is! Is that... Oh no!
Sand. A lot of sand.
Halric!
Goodbye, Halric. Best go.
We have to run!
Tesleen! No!
That shot, man. Look at him.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should
He's just fucking
die
gone.
in pain. Mother, I...
Look at that kid, man. Staring her down. Big fluffy egg.
No!
We were very slow. Oh. Oh, that's awful. Just as you start to get to like Tesleen. I do have a gun, but won't use it. Damn right. Gotta save that ammo. Really thick glasses as well. Yeah, but as you're right, Aurelia, this is really fucked. There's only a tiny section of the planet left. Everywhere else outside it is a barren wasteland. What's inside it is just a lot of fucking desert. And when your guards take damage, they become more enemies. It's fucked here. I'm sorry, Reeve. I tried to tell the Chaos what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. It's okay, I'll do it. It's just so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, tell them not to be scared, that there won't be any pain, for all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I think we end up fighting her as like a mini-boss in one of the upcoming dungeons as well. Imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely... don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a burial. And she cared about that kind of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. My eyes are not that... Okay, they're pretty small. Pretty small. I've even got like really heavy bags under my eyes. I am really squinty actually. I didn't realise that before. Put the glasses back on. And no one knows. Fuck, this fucking kid, dude. Alric. Alric is as responsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Cineas made their escape. Yeah, that's the question. Right, if he was already on death's door, was it worth saving him? I mean, that's a hell of a fucking ethics question, I guess. She wanted to make sure he got a proper goodbye, you know? He wanted to go out peacefully. I've got several pieces of IKEA furniture, and we refer to the furniture as the IKEA name. I have a filing cabinet here called Eric, because I think it's like more or less Eric under IKEA, and we've got a stack of shelves called Omar. So me and the wife are doing like, oh, can you check Omar for the potatoes? It's really funny. But yeah, Halrick's fucked, and we lost Tesleen for him. And I say, I think we're almost done with this portion. We're going to go look for Alphino soon, am I right? What would he be? Halrick. Halrick. It sounds sturdy, like a table. Halrick. Oh, we also have a bed. What's the bed? It's Malm. We have too much IKEA stuff, I swear. Anyway, thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realised we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halrick. You weren't hurt at all, were you? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow. And I thought I could protect you. I can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halrick back safe and sound, so he can turn into a monster right in front of us. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing on my role here. I hope you forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halrick's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Alice, you were the only guard. You're leaving these people. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halrick. Keep Tesleen's words close to your heart. I don't think he can hear you. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? Have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. It's damn light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. What if we corrected the balance, even if only by a little? Even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could one ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole bleeming world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I've gathered here to hurt them. Oh, hi mamas. How you doing? It's been a while. It's not going too bad, thanks. I've had a little bit of time off work, trying to relax. Just chilling out. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Oh, it's north. That's back at the start over here, right? Yeah, okay. Glad to hear it. Look at my mount. I love this thing. I absolutely love this. I had to do a whole, like, grind out reputation for a whole different faction, but look at it. Beautiful. Worth every damn penny. Oh, you're right, I could use an Amaro. I never use those. I never use the Choco Reporters or anything like that. But let's do it. Eye Reporter. The inn at Jenny's Head. That's only back. I could have used it to get there, I guess. I have to walk over to this bit, I think. Nothing. Squeaky, squeaky, jingle, jingle. Whee! And now we're going to go off and find Blue Alizé. I've been playing a little bit more Red Mage since I last streamed this as well. Leveled that up a few times. gotten the hang of it, but I was finding myself being really inefficient with my cooldowns. Like, I can't see half the bars here, but Manification, I kept not using off a cooldown, and I was just getting really overwhelmed. I'm only level 76. I always felt like there was more I could be doing at the time, and I was just really need to get some practice on that one. Alright, hello Alistair. Forgive me, Reeve, I couldn't stay a moment longer. I was serious about what I said. The men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness. I must fight it my own way, with steel. Miss Alistair, is there anything I could get you? You're swift as tomorrow. As you wish. As we were saying earlier, with the voice acting, I really do like it, because you get some like southern and like Midwest, like mid-England accents. So like everyone in Alamigo speaks for Alamigo. We talk like this. Dante and Virgil often known as white-haired, blue-eyed twins. What's the Scarborough? I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you where in the UK Scarborough is. Not a clue. I have no real sense of geography of this country. But what I can tell you is you can get on a train, travel 2 hours away, and when you arrive, you will speak with someone who speaks an entirely different fucking language. Like, England is tiny, but there's like 5 or 6 really heavy accents, at least, spread throughout it. It's insane. So I really enjoy the variety of accent in these voice actors, honestly. Ugh, remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly without armouring again. I've barely got the sand out of my eyes. The wind did help clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe out the Sin Eaters, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Not only could I not tell you where Scarborough is, I can tell you what they sound like. English know where the different accents are from, same with Ireland. Yeah, I mean, there are some I hate. There are some English accents I absolutely fucking hate. One of them is the like Liverpool accent. I'm from Liverpool. It's really high pitched and whiny. But you like a variety of accent. Alistair, thank you for seeking me out, Reeve. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again in the moment we had decided upon a direction. You still have to visit Alphino, don't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success, if he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being. But don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Sky Bennett was born in London, but she voiced Pyra and sounded like light American. I don't know who Pyra is. I'm going to assume it's from a JRPG. Search of Alphino. We'll visit Alphino in Kalusia then. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction. Present it to Zem Genmai, the Master of Beasts at Temenos Rookery, and he'll take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Xenoblade Chronicle 2. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can find a YouTube video of a Scouse accent. That's a Liverpool accent. I'm going to play it. Because that shit is fucking hilarious. Is this Scouse?
Alex GT, how you doing?
Fella?
Right, I've got James Redman.
Yes, now that'll be easy, lad.
That's
right,
it.
and Doyle.
All right, the fair, what's happening?
Hey, Theo, what's happening?
They're in the building, man. Look at these man looking at each other. What did he say? What did he say?
That is, I love that. I love the variety. It's like a pride point. It's a really weird thing. Like, you know how people are like really patriotic about their country. I'm not super patriotic, not really. But one thing I am proud of is like the variety of accents we have. It's just insane. All right. Let's go find our boy. Boom. Have you got a bird that I can use? Your phrase is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? I've got a letter here. Give me a bird. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I could ride you with an Amaru for passage to Kalusha. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. And there it was, expecting a chocobo. A what? What's a chocobo? Do you have one of Northrend's more isolated settlements, perchance? I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. But here in the Crystarium, mounts like that grey fellow there are far more commonly used. There it is! Oh, I clicked through, I didn't mean to. Hang on one second. There's a chocobo right there. I want to read what this guy said. I accidentally clicked through. It got really dark for a second. Okay. Tingers were plainly unaccustomed to riding a Mario. I think it's best I accompany on the flight myself. Any Zun worthy of their name could do it. He's like, I don't know what fucking chocobo is, but look! That grey fellow. He's talking about... Would you call him grey? I don't know. There's fucking chocobos here, dude. They don't call them chocobos, but... You got chocobos. Don't give me that shit. I'm having a brain fart. There we go. So, Sky Bennett. Does she voice anything in Final Fantasy? Oh shit, if I'd got this before I went to Armor Ring, could I have flown straight back here? Each Mario stop off at several different routes. However, if you haven't... Yeah, okay. Paranamara Porter. Oh, I can't. Okay, whatever. But Adam Howden was Pippin. I like Pippin. Pippin's a great voice actor. You want to fly on a Mario to Kalusha? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you. Wait here, please. Should be along with the man shortly. Let's go Kalusha.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still.
Yeah, I can see the link.
The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment.
Check out in a second.
Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Kalusia.
Is that a core crystal?
Just watch that link you sent me.
Or a blade?
My name is Pyra.
Oh, you're saying that's a English voice actor? She did sound quite American there. We are arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Kalusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin-Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It's the people you should be wary of. What's that place called? Yulmore. Spy that city in the distance, that is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale, and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer leaders of other settlements their protection if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who would resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. Alright, keep a secret, no problem. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. I have a quick question for you, Aurelia. I'm sorry, Aurelia? How much time have you put into, Eureka? Out of curiosity. If you head south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Castrium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Galusha and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you're ready to return. You've put none in? Okay. Because I've been doing a little bit of it. I've got to the second map. And it is slow going. I feel like they could have really cut back on the required experience to level up and it still would have been a long journey. It is a bit of a grind. Albert is Chris Miles from the first season of Skins. Oh, really? Has he done anything else? Any other games? Oh, look at those little shits. They're nasty little things, aren't they? I really should change this mount. The constant squeaking and bell ringing is a bit much. Hey, Ivor. What you after? Fish, crab? Think I got an eel in a barrel somewhere, if you got a taste for him. I got some time for you. Oh, I do love a bit of time. Chuck some in the pan. It's a bloody festival of flavour. Now, what is it I can do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alphino? Aye, I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. You're more richer than all of Northran put together. It's a different story for them that live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. Aye, I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide, that's the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alphino joins you. I should be a voice actor, man. I'm incredible. He was third billing in Deep State. I don't know what that is. I'm really bad when it comes to media literacy. I don't watch much. Do you know what? I've been watching a playthrough by Wooded Potatoes, another YouTuber, as he's been playing through Final Fantasy XIV. And it's been shocking to me because I know they recently did a graphics overhaul for some of the environments, but I feel like, see, right now I'm running Reshade, right? So this is how my game looks currently. If I don't know if you'll be able to see this on stream. I think you can, can't you? If I turn all this off. Oops. That's how the game's supposed to look. Right, this is just the core, and it's pretty like washed out. But the things you could do with Reshade are incredible. Like, look at the mountain top as well. Like, pretty smooth. But then I just bring this up and I just turn on all my stuff. Bam, 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 bam. And like, I might be insane, but I feel like it's really makes a big difference. I think it looks great right now. And my shit. I don't often use Reshade or mods like that generally, but I feel like they make a big change in this game. Anyway, the Leaky Keel. Hey, Thea. Yes, dear. Buy a drink or out you go. The seat's for paying customers. To me, I see the difference of 2009 Demon Souls and the soulless remake they did in 2020. I thought it looked gorgeous. Maybe that's just me. Are you saying I make it look bad? Is that what you're saying? You're insulting my adjustments right now. This is your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What will you be having? I'll get an ale. A fine choice. And what will you be paying with? I have Gil, don't you worry. Well now, those are exotic. Where did you come by coins like that? I'm sorry dear, I don't doubt they have value. I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbours. So we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Oh, will we? Let me just close the door. Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination? Well, that's not as fun as I was thinking. I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, Norin, likely as not. Do that for me and you can laze about here as long as you like. Alright, damn. Let me tell you about Soulless Remake. Have you seen the differences? Can you believe that Naughty Dog haven't made anything that isn't The Last of Us for something like 15 years, whatever the fuck it was? They've made a remake of a remaster. Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 are like taking the piss. There's certain color palette used by more naturalistic approaches. I mean, yeah, I quite like the vibrancy I've got personally. I'm not saying it's better than the default, but it's easier on my eyes anyway. Oh shit, I changed my keybinds, forgot. Any more pests? Are these the infamous grapes? No, these are more than just like a pyramid. There's a bit of a meme going around about these really awful looking grapes. I think back when Shadowbringers first released. Oh yeah, we can do this, can't we? Bam! Drill. And flamethrower. Just for the memes. I read somewhere that like Bioblaster and flamethrower are like really shit DPS, and that you might as well not even use them. All right, Mr. Caretaker, I killed your bugs. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. No response. Perhaps the occupant's hard of hearing. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. Huh? No one is home. Judged by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. There's no caretaker. He's just fucking gone. A lot of the blue-orange vibrancy things is a result of OLED and LED screens want to show pretty colours. In old LCDs and early HD TVs, the importance of realism was a big thing, so Modern Warfare 2 on 360 was very real to picture. By real to picture, do you mean like grey and like washed out? Because that's how I think Modern Warfare 2 felt that way to me, but that was a long time ago. Listen, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, and Twitch wants me to run some ads. So I'm going to hit that add button, grab a drink, and actually headache tablet. So I will be right back in less than 3 minutes. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Shit, wrong button. There you go. Hello. Right, where were we? Oh yeah. Your caretaker, he's fucked off, lady. Don't know where he's at, but he ain't here. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Fucking fuck all. Excuse me. I swear so much. Huh. Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town? Outside Yormore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? There I was thinking you're another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You're more than earned it. I'll throw in another drink on the house. Nice. I'm going to get plastered. That's really blue. Holy shit.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
That's an outfit.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Hey up.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
It's weird. He's 2 years older since we last saw him. Right, he's been here 2 years because timey-wimey bullshit.
The
I
barley
feel
seeds
like
you wanted.
he should look
They
a little bit
produced
older.
a better harvest than the last.
Unless he does, I didn't notice.
What, just like that?
Oh, Alfie, no.
No, you really are a dear.
Wait, what's your rush? What's your hurry? Mrs. Lovett.
Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Don't trust Alphino with alcohol, whatever you do. I've seen him. He's a fiend.
seems an age since last we spoke. Not
He's
since
so
the prisoner
excited.
exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Take it easy, mate.
Huh. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before.
Sure thing, buddy. Well, you see, blah 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 blah. So many catch-ups are done in Fade to Blacks. That's a cool looking book you got.
Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry.
The Empire fucking us
We
up, dude.
must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
Don't worry, I told her. I sent my fairy over there.
But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
I'm sure that's going to be super easy. Barely
Orion's
an
vision of the
inconvenience.
future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire.
Yeah, Black Rose.
Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more.
Yep.
Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion.
Oh, really? Pray tell.
I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail.
Well, don't know where he is right now.
But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Well, I don't think any of us want to do that. Alphino.
That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
I mean, I'm in the middle of one right now, I thought, but yeah, fuck it, let's go. Me and you, hitting the road, Alphino. Lock up your daughters. The boys are back in town.
And so we take to the road once more.
You sounded genuinely happy there. Good old Alphino. What? What? What of it, Saltalizer? Me and Alphino are dogs, you know? Just after that interdimensional poon. Ignore that. Ignore that. Yeah. Assuming you have no objections, let's make our way direct to the city outskirts. Every time our arrival just right, we may be lucky enough to see what I have yet to set foot in Yulmore. We may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west and cross a small bridge. Let's go across that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I feel like I'm delirious right now. Did I think I communed, right? Okay. Oh no, I didn't. Nice. Good thing I checked. Right. Question. I want to change my mount. And I have a lot to fucking choose from. I've got Paige. Was that 25, 26? Oh, should I use this one? Look at it. Whee! This is from the Moogles in Heaven's Ward. What other ones we got? It's been a while since I actually looked at my mounts. I've got the Death Claw. Look at that, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, Tucker, get out of the way, dude. Kalusha seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. Ah, to think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, no, get away! Over there! Quick, someone's in trouble. I'm coming. Oh shit, it's a Sin Eater. Attacking the Manic Madam. Oh, thank the fates. Look out! It's a good thing I'm immune to being taken over by Sin Eater's corruption, huh? Oh, keep getting my inputs wrong. Don't worry, madame. I'm here. I'm thirsty and I've got no drinks. My poor heart. Thank you, young sir. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Find work. Are you alright, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell, nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I should put a voice on. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. Ah, I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmore with the rest of them. Alvin is not happy about that. Doubt these fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crow like me. Still, leaving a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again, you saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lad like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. Just give me the Emmy now, dude. I'm incredible. Just as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of the monsters? Plenty. Alisay filled me in. Yes, Alisay would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with our meringue, Kalusha is almost a haven, but as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. See, I am so short attention span that I almost for every fight want to change what class I'm playing. Is that insane? I feel like I have issues. But I like swap my job for every other fight. Swear to God. I think a little bit is I haven't found a job that I like love. You know? You'd love a dude that forces you to job swap every 2 minutes. Oh God, that'd be a nightmare. Like, to balance. Because there are some people that only play like 1 or 2, right? Could you imagine if there's just in the next expansion? Alright, thanks for hanging out, Saltalizer. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. In the next expansion, you're at level 105, and the dude's like, oh, just a heads up, you need to have 3 jobs at level 105 to continue. And you're like, what the fuck? The rest of mine are at 70. What am I going to do?
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
An optional thing like the Blue Mage Masked Carnival. I don't know what that is, but I understand what you're suggesting.
Ah, I thought I recognised you.
Oh, that's a good voice, innit? Brought a new friend, eh? That's a good laugh.
You got a trick or 2 up your sleeve, maybe even 3. Care to show me?
What are you asking for, dude?
He's not here to compete. Leave him be.
What? I was only making conversation.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
Oh, here we go. Woo! Those skirts, sure. Fuck. Is it wrong? That's where exactly where my eyes went.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards.
Thank
Let
you.
it be known that a lady of distinction
A lady
wishes
of
to
distinction?
dine on fish divine.
Oh.
We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection.
I can do that. I am a
Dazzle the nature
culinarian.
with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
It's so weird, man.
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures.
Final
The
pleasures.
noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged, and so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
This is a really strange moment. It was really like dreamlike.
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for?
I've been tempted to
Well,
Fantasia to a different race.
An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident.
Meal. Woo, my favourite.
For you.
Ah, hello.
Enjoy.
Thank goodness.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well.
I wonder what it
Many
is.
here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems...
Fishy.
well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Have you tried it though? Yeah, I've been thinking about Fantasiaing and maybe making a Rogadin. She likes me. Oh, I'm in. Let me in. Let me in. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came to power. Yet from what I have seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I've tried to propose ways they can improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now. I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gatetown and judge the situation for yourself. Fem Alizon. Fem Alizon look alright, but their animations are a bit stiff, in my opinion. The Alizon in general are too fragile looking. They're a bit too tall, a bit too skinny. They don't seem sturdy. You know, I like a sturdy character, which is why I'm a Highlander here. I wouldn't make a Midlander. I like a beefy boy. A grimed bloke. Oh, it's this guy. Still here, are ya? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that south-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gatetown's not much to look at, aye, but it's safe. And the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted. If I was to play a femme character, they look good in Dragoon gear. I'm sure they do. That's true. But it's kind of designed for them, right? The whole Ishgard thing. If I was to make a female character, it would probably be a femme ro, just because they also have the chunk. They have the presence, you know? Muscle mummy. They look good. I'm particular in my tastes. Hey, thanks for the band, Seribot. You get him. A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks, meal you realise, float in the otherwise plain broth. I'm not particular myself, and it's problematic. Do you keep switching? Ooh. Oh, what's that island over there? Gatetown is a haphazard mess of shacks and lean-tos, a result of refugees throwing up shelters as they await their chance to embrace the comforts of Yulmore. Though living conditions can best be described as abysmal, The regular distribution of meal and minimal risk of eater attacks has only seen the population increase over time. The Wolf's Den, no, that's PvP area, is it? Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day, I dream of the life that awaits me inside those walls. Ah, will they ever pick me? You people are crazy. Just get the fuck out of here. Should I be doing the side quests? Are they interesting? Oh, gives you an earring that I don't need because I have the pre-order bonus. The unfulfilled forage has a craving for meat. Yeah, I'm good. I'll do those later. I stuck Midlander girl for all of ARR to end Walk Up. Since the finale, I felt like her journey ended. I have her model saved, but the Dawnchild update made her look worse. Oh, that's no good. You've seen what Gatetown has to offer? These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of meal and believe Yulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet, no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay unable, to conceive of any other way of life. Alphinaud wears a look of profound disapproval. It made her nose weird as hell to me. It wasn't her anymore. Oh, that sucks. You disapprove of these people's way of life? Encoding overload. I know why. I'll fix it in a second. Disapprove, it frustrates me certainly. That's only part of it, though the whole situation makes me uneasy. Does that invite still work? Because I think it might be old. Not that it matters, however unjust the system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it's hardly my place to criticise their choices. That's alright, I'll sort out a new one soon. I take the elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gatetown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of Cluja's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. You sound like fucking Yuri Andre, dude. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I've taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. Just fortunate that you arrived when you did, Reeve. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, I shall soon come to fruition. There's a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos, rarely have dealings with these land dwellers. Testataru took great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane. Business favours the bold, so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to produce such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmoran lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Okay, that's one way to think about it. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? I will, as soon as I turn down the graphic settings, because I think the stream is getting choppy. We'll visit Moshamoa, my supplier. Come. Okay. Oh, hello, stranger. think the stream's a bit choppy right now, so we're going to fix that. Cause... Does it display? Yes. I think, yeah, 60 FPS, boom. There we go. That's what she used to look like. It says content not available in your region. Something to do with IMGA in the UK, I'm afraid. Yeah, give me a second. Right, so should be able to use that to join the Discord. I had an issue before where I had people joining my Discord and then just like harassing people basically. So I closed the invites down for a while to try and get a better grasp on the Discord thing, but I haven't. So I'll just create another invite and then we'll deal with it as it happens. But basically you get a lot of bots who try and join to advertise like selling products and all kinds of bullshit. It's a pain in the arse, honestly. But yeah, the Discord's a bit quiet right now. I basically had a really bad habit of streaming for a little bit and then taking long breaks and streaming and taking long breaks and over and over and over again. Oh wow, she looks awesome. And that's how she looked before the update, is it? I like the hair. Yeah, so I've got a bad habit of streaming a load and then stopping and on and off and on and off and on and off. And so I've got people who join my chat and then it's just a bit quiet and then they kind of hang around but they don't. So I'm hoping it will get busier as I stream more and more. I just need to get my shit together and keep streaming. It's basically what I need to do. Hey there, Moshamoa. Is there something I could do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshamoa. This is my associate Reeve. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. You already collected it. I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mistal lad. Short blue hair. No? He said he'd come on your behalf? And since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he can't have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point in the south side of town, and I shall take to the west. 2023 before Alamigo. Oh, she looks cool, dude. She's got a very, like, confident, stern face. Nice. And you say that the update changed her now, so you're not happy. So what did you... Sorry, did you mention that you changed her to? You said you've got Midlander girl, but the Dawn Child update made her look worse and made her nose weird. So did you change her to a different race now? Or are you just stuck with her? You ruined her sharpness, rounded her out. Ah, I see. Oh, do you know what I haven't been doing? Fucking... I haven't been doing my goddamn Aether Currents. Should be on top of that shit, man. I bet it's up here. It's not up here. Oh, look at that cute little house over there. See. Oh wow, you want Makote. What are you not happy about? She looks a bit fresher in the face, a bit younger. Bit more energetic. What don't you like about her there? I just want to see whose house this is. Anyone? There's probably one near there as well, huh? Just not happy that the graphics update eliminated my main. Yeah, I would be pissed too. Even if they're giving out free Fantasias for it, which is what they did, right? That wouldn't like make up for it if you can't find a character you're then happy with. You know what I should be doing as well? It's leveling up my damn bird. Almost never use my chocobo. Can I use... Oh, I can use my ethereal... what's it called? Ethereal manipulation? Yeah. I'm all scatterbrained today. Search your surroundings for a male Mystial with short blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. I mean, that's him. I know that at some point during this expansion you start to see the shoe bill everywhere. There he is. Evil looking bird. This creature's making no effort to avoid detection. And is also not a Mystial. You have located your quarry. That was really hard. There's so many alternatives, nothing feels right. I am sorry to hear that. You said you were an NA player, right? On American servers? Any sign of him? Yeah, I just saw him. He went that way. Ah, okay. You have a keen eye. Let us move in while he makes his escape. You spend much time trying to do things like prog savages and ultimates and that kind of thing. Like, do you end game raid? Hey you, give us our stuff back, son of a bitch.
There you are.
Oh, voice acted.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it.
No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I
Don't think you'll
maybe
fare
I
much
could
better
steal
in there.
your idea. Get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai-Shir.
Kai-Shir.
Tell me then,
Thanks.
Kai-Shir, must it be Yulmore or
It's
nothing?
okay, can I get a can of Coke as well?
What of the Crystarium?
Don't worry about
They
the
may
trash.
not offer charity, but
Thank
you
you.
would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore.
Why is it be Yulmore, you
That's where all
fool?
my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Get a feeling it ain't paradise, mate.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
Oh, good boy, Alphino.
You'll give me your place. Just like that.
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you.
What a kind soul is our Alphino.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai-Shir, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
I'm sure he'll be fine, and I think bad will happen to him. Find a female option you may like. I did for a funny bit. I mean,
We
feel free
strive to bring swift salvation
post it
to
in
this
the
world,
Discord if you want to.
that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Nice, I'll have a look in a sec. That's not who you are. You're too kind, Alphino. What do you mean funny? She looks tight, dude.
I suppose not.
It's a
Were I
goth
standing
right there.
Here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alphino, ever the slave to sentiment.
He would say that.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Rite then?
I quite like my guy though, so I feel like I kind of want a Fantasia, but at the same time, quite like how he looks. I've already got the Fantasia in my backpack.
Is that?
Is that what? Is that Kai-Shir already?
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
No, it ain't Kai-Shir. I create too many characters in the character creator, and then I save them, and then I just quit. So I've got like 9 or 10 different like presets saved that I could use. I try and do like 1 or 2 for each race and gender. Can we just jump in the water? Is that something we could do? Oh, we can't swim. No swimming. We were just here getting the damn Aether Current as well. I just miss the sharpness of her face and those lines, the way she could blend into any set, and you can't like find happiness with any of the other options, I guess. I mean, that sucks, man. Have you tried, like, going really, really out there and just trying to make something entirely different? Like a male character or like a Rookadin or something? That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Well, Lalafel, you could be a potato. Poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I to repay this kindness? You're set for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into your mortal work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them. When my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out to the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave seeing a Lord Vorthry see. Within days they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade and into the goddamned ocean. From up there, how are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me, like I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous, and the citizens condone such barbaric punishment. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I was going to say, almost forgot. Thank you. I've got a headache.
I know, but don't leave them there.
I'm about to have them. It's all good.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, that second thought. When Lord Vorthry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. Wait for it. You ready? You ready? Oh. Okay. Oh, with that second thought. When Lord Vorthry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. It's difficult. As in animations, I agree with you. The women have the standard run animation of a stiff board. The aura are both customizable, but I don't like the animation of that run. I quite like the female aura run. I like the way the tail goes. I don't like the run of the men is far too exaggerated, I think. Okay, to have decent run animation, but I don't like the jump or sprints. I don't like their resting hands. Have you seen that? As they're standing there, they're just like this the whole time. Like, looks painful. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the centre of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of the chilly coastal air. Away into the city? Come, my chocobo. I look at female options. I don't know playing as men. Ah, fair enough. I'm kind of the same, or the opposite. I don't really like playing as female characters. I think I prefer, well, I mean, at least I don't have any issue with it. I just generally prefer the glam and the skins for men. I guess I just vibe with them a bit better, you know? I think as well is I don't like large flowing dresses and things if the physics on them isn't good. They can look stiff and awkward if they're not done right. Like even this, what I'm wearing now, is a little bit too is a little bit wide for my liking, but it has a really good physics to it, so I'm fine with it. But anything like dresses or skimpy clothing, I just don't enjoy wearing. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviours into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach, but since it's plain you've set your minds to it, you should take this. It's my favourite paintbrush. The Yulmoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I'd give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place. Not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands, a new profession. And keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. I'm actually pretty happy with the female Rogadin I got. I'll show you real quick. I'll show you this. Riding home. Top one. Boom. One thing I'm not sure about is the hair, but I really enjoy like the skin color here and the eyes. I think it's really rich coloring there. Another reason I don't really play female characters is the hair. If it's too long, it clips into far too many things, and I'm someone who absolutely hates clipping. Go to Seawolf. Am I Seawolf? I forget. No, this is a Hell's Guard. Oh, is it just like black? Is that what it is? Skin color. Yeah, I actually had a Seawolf with that skin color on my other character. It was one of the many things because I Fantasia'd them all the time. It was a male Rogadin. It was just like, I made him look like he was a statue made out of obsidian or something. But yeah, I was pretty proud of that character. If I was to play a female character, it'd be that one, I think. Okay. Excuse me. Getting a bit of a frog in my throat. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with the brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Then it's settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. My god, we're getting so many side quests here. I'm gonna go over here. And then I'm gonna check for 8th occurrence. My god. South, eh? Yeah, let's go grab that before we continue. If I was to assemble a raid team of NPCs not the Scions, who would I pick? Okay, Raban would be in there, for sure. I don't know what class, quote-unquote, he'd be. He's only got the one sword arm. He'd probably just be a DPS. I don't think he'd be a tank. But I'd have Raban. Not the Scions. Matoya. I'd have Matoya. She'd be... To me, she comes across as Black Mage. So I'd have Matoya. Who else? Who else? Is Tataru a Scion? Technically, yeah, she is. She's a Scion. I mean, it depends who you can count. I'd have Ardbert. And most of the Warriors of Darkness. I think they're all really cool. But that feels like a cop-out answer. Who else would I like? Estinian. Is he a Scion? I don't know if he counts as a Scion at this point. Maybe later in the story he's technically a Scion. Oh, Gaius. Shadowhunter. He'd be in there too. The only issue is I don't really have an idea of what their roles would be. Like I don't know who I'd have as a healer. Or two, I guess, if it's a raid team. What about you? Give me some of your ideas. Here they come. Hello, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colours show. I can paint, portraits at least, landscapes and life stills are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh ho, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not, everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Ha ha, ho ho, Flecks of paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. In we go. That's pretty easy, huh? And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of... Parasite then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to your more sweet embrace. Never wants meal. Oh, mercy me, the meal. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. My team, there's a trio of Magnai, Sardu and Cyrano. Ugiri and me as DPS. Fordola, Carney, Senna. And last healer is Clements. I don't know if I know who Clements is. I can't believe that I did not consider frickin' Magnai or Sardu.
Redemption is beyond us.
That's a line from Answers. If redemption's beyond us.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place.
That guy's plastered. Look at him.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Oh, yes. Yes, yeah, they're in like the Scion B team, aren't they? Are they technically a Scion?
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of healers in the game, really, are there? Welcome, welcome to the City of Final Pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way. So you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to the Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, I pay no mind to those folk off the east of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gatetown, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. Why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. I might just go grab the small Aetherites first. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we'd better show ourselves willing for the time being. Oh yeah, I know Clements. So you're talking about. Yeah, I think I really enjoy Aenor just because of how into the brothers she is. The Hoary Boulder and his brother. She's horny as fuck, dude. But yeah, outside of the Pajali, then there's... Because, okay, so here's what's interesting. Is, you have the white mages, right, the Pajal, and obviously your character becomes one. But there's not a lot in the way of scholars at all, really. You are, like, the only scholar in the game as far as I can remember. And the same, I mean, maybe there's a Tonbri or two. And then you've got Astrologian, you've got the Astrologian teacher. A couple of the Astrologians, I guess, in Ishgard. I don't know how many sages are in the game even. Apart from the one who teaches you. Oh. In the sage mission, there's a few of them, right? Borshino is the original sage. Yeah, but he's like a bad guy, right? In the story, or something like that. Can we use this door to go in? I don't know if this is a thing. I'm losing my mind. Hey, Tucker. Alright, let's go. Immigration officer. I think I'm just totally forgetting the Sage storyline. I was a bit checked out of that one, to be honest with you. Welcome to your more fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Reeve, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are the blessed with the favour of Lord Vorthery, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general labourer. I see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai Nus and Dulia Chai, a Mistal couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They're both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Fortuno is an original. So, Emeliance gifted Alpha. I know Emeliance is their mum, right? Is Fortuno their dad? I don't think so. The last time I was dealing with those characters was like 2 years ago. Okay, so I'm not thinking of Fortuno, but in the Sage story, they talk about a dude who was like the main Sage, right? I think. I don't know. It's all a bit foggy. Do you know what I can do? I can do something here. I don't want to read through the whole thing. Oh no, never mind. It's Guldivain. Nothing like Fortuno. Never mind. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Here you go. Don't see my kitty cat. Give me a second. What? What? There he is. Hey, Tucker. Tucker. Hello, man. Keep me company here. Don't know if you can see her. There's my doggo down there on her bed. I've got all the fur babies keeping me company. Go. Anyway, what have we here? Alphino, artist. Reeve, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chinas and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Proceed directly to the delousery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whatever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Cornen, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. Oh, this is good for my throat. Nice hot cup of tea. What character is most like me? What character is most like me? I don't know. Definitely Rauban. I'm definitely a really tall, muscular heartthrob who knows how to command an army. That's me. For sure. I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know if there is anyone like me in this game. And that's not because I'm some incredibly unique person, but just because I'm kind of boring, I think. Oh my. I like to be like... I might like to be like Rauban. Or, I don't know, man. Sardi's fun. But she's a bit psychopathic. What about you? Which character's most like you? I'm Hien. Holy shit. I'll take it. Fuck. I don't think anyone else would agree with you, but I will accept that compliment. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I got to apply the perfume. Who would you say you're like, Ariella? I can't even... I always get your name wrong. Aurelia. Aurelia. Alright. Oh, you're showered and dressed already, have you? Is that... Is it not? That's to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. What would Justinian say? I'd say we'd be drying her hair by now. Come on. Wouldn't she just? Very well. I shall endeavour to emulate her boldness then. Courage, Alphinaud. Yeah, I'll take Hien. Damn. That is a lot of perfume. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Let's go meet them. Calm even when something completely surprises you. Innovative when you need to be, and optimistic. If that's how I come across, then that's then I'm putting on a good mask for the camera. Let's just say that. Because let me tell you, it's hard being optimistic in this day and age. Fuck. If you're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer is the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that you have the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, and then look for the Grand Dame's parlour. That'll be in there, like as not. I quite like priding myself on out-of-the-box thinking, or at least I used to. My character, my Masdamondi frog, and that's in the top corner of my camera, for instance, right there. The channel icon is based on... It's like smashing 2 concepts together. I don't know if you know about Warhammer and Magic the Gathering. But there's in Warhammer, there's a race of frog people, and this is in the fantasy, not the 40k futuristic one. There's a race of lizard men, and there's like frog people that are like the best mages in the race. And there's one in particular, Lord Masdamondi, who basically read a prophecy in a book about an all-powerful Slan frog person that would come riding a magnificent beast. And he went, "Bring me a fucking beast." Got on top of the beast and was like, "It's me. I'm here, okay?" So he just read this prophecy. He was like, "Nah, it's about me, bruv." And then, so that's where the core of it comes from. But then also, the red and the blue is based from Magic the Gathering. There's a set called Ravnica, and the combo of blue magic, blue mana and red mana makes Izzet, and they're like mad scientist inventor themed. So I got my red and blue from Izzet, and my frog who just decides that he is the prophecy. I smash them together, and I got my blue-red mad scientist frog, Masdamondi, and that's how I got my icon. So innovation is something I'd like to be innovative. I don't know if I truly am, but I at least like to think I am. Anyway, that was story time. You want to be worked hard, you're more true. Sorry, I'm calm when something completely surprises you, innovative when you need to be, and optimistic. You want to be, which is why it's hard, and you're more true kind than basic nice. Well, thank you. Honestly, that is some of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. I much appreciate that. Oh, I've got all the Aetheryte shards already, eh? I mean, I haven't got the main Aetheryte. Alright, can we reach that from here? I don't think we can, right? Huh. Oh, I made it, you son of a bitch! Right, we can make it for another run if we're quick. Oh, wrong side. 3, 2, 1. Oh, fuck, never mind. We'll do it later. Yeah, I've long thought I was a Stola, but no, I am Alice. I have a temper I cannot hide, a passion I cannot ignore, and I will always look and care for the downtrodden. Well, that is lovely. And you should pride yourself on that. Those are very admirable qualities to have. Because although tempers and attitudes can cause trouble, they often, when focused in the right direction, are very admirable qualities. I'm far too passive a person, I think. I'm very much laid back. I am not someone who will jump up and get angry. And I think that is to my detriment in a lot of situations. I think a bit more passion and a bit more fight would behoove me, but alas. Aw, isn't she a little cutie pie? She looks like she's going to a horse race at Ascot with a little hat on. According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this Aetheryte. Oh. Okay, we can't use it. And we have the Chais. I run from my anger so fast, but it does nothing. What do you mean by that? Oh, Dulia. It's good to see you again.
Oh, who's this then?
That voice. Oh, who's this then?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, well, thanks for hanging around earlier. I really do appreciate it. Have a good evening.
Adorable boy.
See you next time, hopefully.
That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, ooh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Poor Tristal. We know where he went.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Ever the little diplomat, hey?
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Of all people, 'tis he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Also, he is a mute and cannot speak.
Ooh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have his wish. He shall be free to roam to his heart's content.
Why, thank you, Dulia.
Isn't that right, darling?
Darling.
Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Off you go. The city's yours to explore. Oh, but do be careful along those outer walkways. I should be most upset if you would slip and fall. If my wife has given her permission, then you need not seek my say-so. All I ask is that you behave yourself, draw no attention, and respect all, and be respectful at all times. How much white oak gear do I have? Hey, this is just adding to it, huh? Semi level. Alphino would send you into the city to explore. Now you've had the opportunity to experience Yulmore, I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with a canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls mayhap. Such places are usually filled with colourful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. Whee! Amiable maiden. Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realised I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Get the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Okay. That's a big area. Oh, is that him over there? Oh, Jesus. I'm coming, friend. Hold on. Jesus. Wicked white, that was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You've risked your life for a scrap of cloth. It's not just a scrap of cloth. Not if it belongs to her. I would risk my life, and more, to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. When I first came to Yormore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. There was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Kalusha where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, must have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet, I must return to her immediately. My tailor told me everything. I am so grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem a dedicated patron. Oh, my attitude is not unusual, I saw you. Without the efforts of our bonded residents, we free citizens would not enjoy the pleasures of our daily lives. They are deserving of our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yormore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all our property, financial, intellectual or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of this city, is it? Then you really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humour. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bee usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. This is a crazy idea that they sign over everything to the leader. It must be freeing in a sense. Must be a relief to not worry about that kind of thing. But it does seem awfully convenient for the leader that he gets to take all of their shit. It feels very... Is it communist? Is it communism where they the idea of like everyone owns everything? It's not quite socialism, is it? That's the workers that own the means of production. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to fucking political science. The Beehive. The Beehive is a place of noise and excitement. A little sting to invigorate the safe, pampered lives of Yormore's free citizens. Regardless of gender, these establishment's bonded workers are often called honeybees, while the owner reigns above them as queen. Why will no one take a drink? I mean, I will. Gimme. Alright, never mind. Hey, Tista. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering you see. Always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at your ease? A quick game of high or low. It's simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favour. In reason, of course. Interested? Sure. Ready for a game of high or low then? Let's play. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. Was this like actually a minigame? 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. Oh, see, we've got the music. Now, what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? I don't know what cards there are, or how high they go. If there's only 6, and they've got the 6, so there'll be a 5, a 3, and a 2 left. I would need the 5 and the 3, and them to have the 2. That would put me at 12. If I have the 5 and the 2, it puts me at 11, and then they have the 3, I'll put them at 10. Basically, if I get the 5, I win. And I think the odds are 60%, right? 66% I get the 5. Going with high then. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh, there's way more numbers. Okay. My cards add up to 10 and you have... Oh yeah, I wrecked her. 21. So the extent of the game. Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat to this point. What do you say to a rematch? One more win, and we'll talk about that favour. Okay. Another match of high or low. Come now, little honeybee. We all need our divergence. That's the spirit. Let me sort out the deck. I should have read the rules. 3 cards for you. Yep. Now, what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? I'm going to go higher. Oh, yeah. Easy. Truly, it's only a 50-50 chance, more or less. Well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory's yours, and the prize, I promised. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vorthru was born with the power to command them, which means no Yulmoran need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Athan over there. There's naught that merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Okay, hi Athan. Is 4-3 like crazy or what? Those animations are so good as well, by the way. The way their character models connect up and everything. It's really cool. What's that? New to you, more you say? Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery? Oh, I'm all for chatting. You need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. Tell you what, you hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our talk. Really? I guess I could do that, buddy. Should we do the whole shebang? Oh yeah, we'll get Nikki. Alright, that's not the manliest of dances. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage any time you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Ah, yeah, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you, it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Almoran army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us all about 20 years ago now when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Yulmore. No longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Pah! A toast to Lord Vorfrey. You've gained a preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphino will be expecting your return. I love this game, man. This is beautiful in its own little, way. They do sense of scale and lighting really well. Julia Chai. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city so soon? You needn't have hurtled back. Young Alphino has yet to put brush to canvas. One cannot rush good art, I'm told. All good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, looking fancy. Another costume upgrade. I've put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me. The last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy, however am I to decide? Yeah, well, up to painting, dude. Exactly, that's an artist here, it's not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I'd not... That is to say, as long as you... Ugh, just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who'll be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewellery next? Okay. A blessed instrument. Alphino draws you close with a whisper. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favour. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Sure thing, buddy. Hey there, Chadden. Wish to descend to the buttress? I'll call the lift for you then. Absolutely gorgeous, this place, man. Oh, hang on, we need to go up, don't we? Yeah, the understory is the middle. Damn it. What am I looking for? Oh, hello. A weeping warbler. You're one of the bonded, aren't you, like me? Please, I need your help. My throat is... I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. My patron thinks I'm of no use to him then. I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thorich. His list of symptoms and hunk of meal to pay for his medicine. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Alright. I want to get this damn Vista. Gonna make it happen. I had it last time. There you go. The Yulmoran Army Headquarters. The offices of the vaunted Yulmoran military. Though once ensconced in the canopy above, the change in policy which accompanied Lord Vorthry's investiture as ruler saw the army fall in prominence, its officers relegated to the mid-layer chambers which once served as the jail. Okay, let's go out into the derelict. Hi there, Thorich. You need medicines, tonics, potions? I have a list of symptoms. Coughing, hoarse, hard to swallow. Feels like something's there. Sore throat. That's how I'm feeling. And a meal chunk. A cure for ailing voice, is it? No. No, medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then, the voice may never heal completely. Hee, poor little songbird. Will they kick her out from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Oh, your face, you didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest? Gone. Town of nightmares is. Not for the ship's rat. Oh, no, no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Wow, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. He's supposed to be a doctor. Did you get my medicine? I worry for this girl. So, that's it? What am I to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... So, you've been suffering all this time? I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You're too kind, sir. What use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vorthry and arrange for your ascension. Oh, God. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. You're not falling for this, are you? For real? Or mayhap you think it a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why, I would almost wished to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Are they eating these people? I can't remember. This is rough. Ascension? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Ah, you must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful. But also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vorthry that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Vorthry's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. How does anyone fall for this? Lord Vorthry truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Oh, I hate that. Don't go, girl. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, I can't. Oh look, there's a clan Nutsy on board there. Interesting. Just as a heads up, I'm slowing down a little bit here. I'm getting quite tired. It's coming up to 3 AM. I'll probably be calling it a night at the end of this quest here, so just wanted to make that known. I appreciate everyone who hung around and came to visit today and kept me company. It's very kind of you all, and I appreciate you all so much. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, Alphino. Looking good, buddy. It's good to see you back. It would take so long I began to worry something had happened. I began sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share with your investigations have gleaned thus far? Yeah, it's crazy, dude. So Lord Vorthry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I can't help but be put in mind of that apothecary in his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you everyone who stopped by. Saltalizer, you're always keeping company. You're a G. I love you, man. Aurelia, thank you. Second time showing up, followed me the first time. See you again, really made me happy, and you kept me company. We had a nice conversation. I thank you for that. If there's anyone hanging around on Twitch, give us a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, I'd really appreciate a sub. Maybe a follow on Twitch too. As although I stream to all of them, Twitch is kind of where stuff happens. My Discord was in the chat earlier. I'll give that out again, just in case anyone's hanging around waiting for it. It's a bit quiet right now, but I'm hoping momentum builds. Anyway, appreciate you all. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Fuck am I doing? Goodbye.